People can promote hate even though that they say that they are against it. A lot of people say that they are angel when they really doing the devil's work. A lot of people say that they your friend, but they really stabbing you in the back every time they get a chance. Don't be so quick to rush to judgment. And don't be so quick to go with the answer of hate instead of the answer of love. See, people will put people against each other because they're addicted to controversy. They're addicted to drama. They're addicted to hate. They don't want people to come together because they feel that hate is better than love. And too many of us are dealing with toxic relationships with politicians and the people around us that continues to remind us that we hate each other. Asians are going through hate. Jews are going through hate. Black people are going through hate. White people are going through hate. And I'm sorry if you're going through hate, but no, the people in each culture and each background know exactly what love is and how to handle things with love. See, politicians want you to resolve things with hate. And that's their obsession. That's their passion. That's their deadly sin. But you don't have to share in that misery anymore. You don't hate somebody, then that's exactly what it is. Nobody can change that about you. Some people need a lot of work on their self-esteem. If somebody can turn you into somebody who hates people, compares to showing them love and acts of kindness and compassion. God has blessed us with the choice. We can follow exactly what he told us not to follow. And you're seeing America suffer the consequence. See, we can't choose our leadership to continue to preach hate, to continue to divide us, to continue to feel like this is the way for them to lead by having people bomb each other, hurt each other, fight each other, kill each other, assault each other, attack each other, cancel each other. See, they want you to not ever find yourself because they want you lost soon as you're born. Look at our schools. Look at our borders. Look at our churches. Look all over America from every community, neighborhood, or block. What we are seeing is when politicians hate us. Hate us so much that we are so blind to the point we can't see it. Because just like you can worship God, you can worship the devil. See, they want you to read every book but the Bible. Have you noticed that? They want you to read every book but the Bible. Because it teaches you peace, it teaches you love, it teaches you sacrifice. It gives you morals. It gives you faith in times of crisis that medicine or doctors or counselors won't be able to solve or heal or treat. Because that's why when you follow God's will, anything is possible. But when you follow their will, they will tell you what is possible and what is impossible, what you can do and what you can't do. See, the difference between freedom and slavery is if you know you're a slave. And that's the time frame where you figure out it's time for me to break away. You don't have to be black to be a slave. You don't have to just be Jew to be a slave. You don't have to just be white to be a slave. You are a slave when your faith is weak. And when you let everybody else control how you are supposed to handle things, who you supposed to believe in. When they're testing you, because we all get told we will get tested, and we are getting tested now, whether we are going to accept hate as the social contract of the devil. Because the social contract of America, the social contract of this world, is all about love. God never said hate was going to go away, because there's always going to be somebody to represent the devil. You knew that when you took air into your lungs and you took God as your Savior. You knew that. You knew that fight was coming. And that's the thing. This is a fight right now. Not just to save yourself, but to save everybody that doesn't even know how to fight. See, it's odd when I tell people this. They'd rather you read every other book but the Bible. I repeat that. They would rather you read every other book than the Bible. Even our children are finding that out a lot sooner. And the problem is we are acting a lot later. And since they've been following everything else that the devil could give them or put in their path and put in their way, what do you expect to happen? We are seeing that from our streets. We are seeing it from the crime. We are seeing it from the assaults. We are seeing it from the lack of care. We are seeing love be diluted, devalued, and demeaned. As we watch people hurt one another, kill one another. And we are spending more time trying to protect ourselves than God has done with his only begotten Son for all of us to live. And we are not guaranteed every single day. We are not going to be faced with an act of hate. We are not going to be faced with an act of ill will or somebody trying to do us harm. God never said hate is going to ever go away. But hate in you, your self-esteem, in your faith, in your beliefs, doesn't have a home with you. And doesn't have a home for you to give somebody else the courtesy of hate more than you give them the courtesy and the unconditional love that you give one another. Don't have people put you in situations that God told you better. And if you don't know who God is, ask yourself why nobody told you how good he is all the time. Because you're seeing how the devil is when he makes time. You know, when we move further away from God, that's when the devil has all the time and space to take over from your home and your work life. And the activities that you enjoy, you can't seem to enjoy the same way. That's because when your soul is continuously fighting and working on yourself, working on your soul, and putting up treatment to the illness of the devil's poison. And that's because God is always in you, even when you think he is not. The best way to stop hate is to start with you. God bless you and God bless America. My name is Merle Rutledge. I am running for Virginia State Senate District 18. And God bless America.